Welcome to Take Two with the Rock 95 morning crew. I'm Craig. There's Brian. MJ here as well. And she's here back from holiday.
That's right.
Your hometown, right?
My hometown.
How long were you in Edmonton?
4 or 5 nights.
Oh, I mean from birth.
Oh, from birth. I were talking about like...
Because some people's hometown, it could be where they only spent like 5 years.
Yeah, and they weren't even born there, but they grew up there, so yeah.
No, from birth to 22. 22 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Do you miss it?
Some aspects of it, but otherwise, I've just been in Ontario. I've been on Ontarianian for, I think, like 15,
what do they think of that? There's
years.
a rivalry.
Yeah, there is a bit of a rivalry.
They call it Ontariable, don't they?
Absolutely.
They do. And they're like, Ontario, you think you're the center of the universe? And there is. And I didn't notice it when I lived there because I'm just like not like that. But my husband's from Ontario and he moved to Alberta. That's where we met. Right. And he's like, well, people in Alberta don't really like people from Ontario.
No.
Like, they don't? It's not till you like visit
and
there.
you're
and
a
then
traitor.
You're like, oh, I am a traitor.
To the people in Alberta.
How dare I?
Yeah.
How dare I? Getting rid of your oil and gas routes, woman, how dare you? Yeah, there's a definite like, hi, I'm just visiting.
Yeah, did you check out any, I don't know, sites when you were there? I know you're from there, and usually when you're from there, you don't check out the sites, but maybe you took a little drive around, see how it's changed. Like, did you go to the mall? Brian hates the mall.
Brian hates the mall. He really doesn't.
Well, I just think it's overrated, sure.
But I did not go to the mall.
You didn't go to the mall?
I didn't go to the mall.
And to be fair, we looked up some of the sites for Edmonton. There's nothing.
No, there's not.
So, yeah, you didn't have to
You got
see
nothing?
it.
I got nothing. Well, no. Okay, so what did I see? Okay, so since I've been there, they've really done this one area of downtown. It's called the Ice area.
District.
The Ice District. That's right.
Brian knows more than
there you
I
go. The ice area.
It's on TripAdvisor.
There's Rogers Place there. There's the new hockey arena, and it is quite beautiful. I will say that. It's this whole vibe going on.
Is that why it's the Ice District? Because of hockey?
Yeah.
So there's not ice. There's no like sculptures or anything.
And there is actually ice in the wintertime. They have an outdoor skating rink in this beautiful little area that they have there, along with restaurants, and it's all like silver looking, so it all
Boy, if you give something
icy.
a name, you can really shine it up, because that just seems so nothing.
Ice?
Well, a couple arenas,
Ice
and now you're
District.
calling it the Ice District. I'm like, you know who also has a couple arenas? Every town.
Every single town. But if you were to look what was there before, you would be impressed.
Oh, really?
There wasn't much going on.
They needed
there.
a new attraction.
They
Do you
need a
know
new
what the number one attraction is if you're going to see the sites in Edmonton?
The Gretzky statue?
No, that's not it.
Okay.
You want to keep going?
It's not the mall.
It's the legislature building. That's number one. So, yeah.
I was there one time in my whole entire 22
There you go.
year span of life.
Yeah. Well, I don't imagine at 12 you're interested in that.
It was to take graduation pictures, because that's where you go to take graduation pictures.
Okay, let me ask you this, because I didn't know if this was just an old wives' tale or just an urban legend or whatever, but is it so cold there that you need a block heater for your dishwasher?
No,
Your dishwasher?
I've heard that many times,
That's
that Edmonton
ridiculous.
is so cold that your dishwasher will freeze in the winter if you don't get a block heater for it.
Wow, I've never heard the dishwasher.
I mean, I don't even know how that works, or whether that's a joke or...
That's a joke.
That is a joke. You're not doing that. Because I would hope in your home you have heat. So, hopefully,
Yeah, but the
water
heat is...
heater.
it's so cold that the heat doesn't work.
No.
No, I don't know where'd you get this info? Because it doesn't check out.
I've ever been told. We do need block heaters, of course, for our vehicles.
Yes, you've got outlets all
100% in the winter.
Yeah, sure.
You can't live without one. It's kind of it's second nature to have a block heater for your vehicle.
You're playing a dangerous game if you don't have
Seriously.
Yeah, seriously. To the point that when I moved here, I'm like, oh, where do we park our car? Or where do we plug our car? And my husband's like, seriously? And he was shocked that we had block heaters too when he moved out there. He's like,
I mean, some people do in Ontario. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
it's not
Northern
unheard
Ontario,
of.
you can.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but here, and they're available on like all outlets. Like if you go to work at my former workplaces, they would have like little places you can plug in your car, just in case.
Dishwasher never froze over?
Dishwasher never froze over. Although I did grow up without a dishwasher, so maybe this was a thing back, and I just didn't.
I can't tell you how disappointed I am to hear that.
That was a block heater for your dishwasher.
I still say it to this day. You need a block heater for your dishwasher. People are like, huh?
You know, they don't like people from Ontario for stuff like that.
That's exactly right.
You're part of the reason.
We'll get to Craigslist in just a moment. Hang on for it.
Craigslist.
All right, so some of the trending topics going on this past week. A local hero, got to start with this, Glenn Howard. He retired from competitive curling. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're not a fan of curling, you still probably have heard of Glenn Howard.
You'd recognize him, actually.
Yeah, he's like the poster child for curling. And he's not a child anymore. He's 61 years old, but he's from Midland.
It's all grown up.
Which is really cool. Unfortunately, it was a nagging injury. It was a knee injury that led to this decision. He didn't play at all last year.
A lot of crouching, a lot of bending, sliding.
Oh, my God, yeah. You know? Either one of you curl on a regular basis? I had a team, I was part of a team at a radio station I used to work at. I fell the first time I hit on the ice.
Yeah, that's part of it.
And I slammed my chin on the ice so hard. I'm surprised I didn't shatter the chin, but I shattered the ice. That's how hard I hit. Yeah.
Whoa.
You could see the little mark where I hit. And my chin was fine. I could feel it, but I didn't have any bump. I was surprised that I didn't break my face off.
Is that why you never continued
I retired from curling at that point before I even tried anything else. So.
Do curlers have like really thick thighs just from all the
I'd imagine
that they're doing?
Yeah.
It's impressive.
They hurry hard, you know.
Yeah.
This is some sad news. Red Lobster is about to file for bankruptcy. At least that's what the reports are. They're considering it. And everybody, everybody enjoys a good...
It doesn't mean they're going away just yet.
Lobster dinner. I know. They're trying to protect that, right? So Chapter 11 will help restaurants that are in debt try to keep them open while they figure things out. So this could be one of the reasons. I know they've lost a lot of money over the last little bit, but I guess there was a promotion, $20, all you can eat shrimp.
This didn't go well.
And it didn't go well. It ended up costing the company more than $11 million in 1 quarter.
What a rumor to float around to be like, hey, we're not pointing fingers, but
fail from marketing did a really bad job on
Was
this.
that you, Dave, that came up with that idea? Anyway, we'll see you later. Somebody's fired for that one. Disney Plus could soon have a new feature, channels, on your app. So they are looking at doing some sort of system where you have different channels that'll continuously show movies and shows, and they're going to have themes, right? So you'll have a Star Wars channel, you'll have a Pixar channel, you'll have a Marvel channel, and the reason that they're doing this is to try to keep you on their app a bit longer, because if you've ever gone on any kind of app, you're usually either targeting what you want to watch or you're out of there within a minute.
Yeah.
And they want to keep you on there. So you may turn it on and see that Iron Man's on. And then you're like, well, I'll watch a little bit of that. And then you'll keep it on.
Like, I'm big on
Back
live
to like
TV.
regular television.
Live TV I like.
Yeah.
I'll tune into. Certainly an event. Halfway through a movie, it doesn't do it for me. I don't care. Craig loves it.
Well, I mean, if it's a movie I've seen. If it's a movie I haven't seen, I'm not going to watch halfway through a movie. But if it's a movie I've seen and I'm regular with it,
then you'll tune in.
It's like a comfy blanket, right? Like if it's a movie that like, oh, I'll have
How many
this on
times
in
have
the
you watched an
background.
hour of Goodfellas?
Oh, so many times.
Exactly. Not 2 hours. A whole hour.
More than I've probably watched the whole movie from start to finish. I've probably seen bits and pieces.
Exactly.
More than that.
Right. Yeah. You just got back from a trip. How was your flight?
Squishy.
Squishy? Would you
Very squishy.
Would you feel it was would be better if the gasoline were poop?
Oh.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Would it have made it less squishy?
No, probably not. It has nothing to do with that.
Would it have helped my entertainment?
This is an airline called Wizz Air, and they are looking for a way to cut back on fuel. So they're going to test out human feces as fuel, which can be done.
Oh my!
Did you catch the name? It's Wizz Air.
Wizz Air.
But they're not doing P.
They're not doing P.
Which is a mess.
That's disappointing.
It is
that's just
disappointing.
something you
I
could've
know.
done there.
Know what your brand is, right? So they're working with a UK biofuel company to turn sewage, right from the sewer, mind you, into fuel.
Now, the money that they spend on this fuel, will they make the aircraft less squishy?
And that's what it comes down to. So answer the important questions.
It's all about
Less
the squishy. Yeah. All right, and this is a funny story. This is well, maybe it's not funny if it actually becomes popular. And since it's America, it may become popular. This is a company that's developing a doorbell camera designed to automatically shoot paintballs at intruders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing can go wrong with this.
Not
idea.
a thing.
No.
Not a thing. It's through Kickstarter, so the camera uses facial recognition, and if it doesn't recognize you, it'll say, "Get off my lawn."
You got to think if it's doing facial recognition, it's aiming for the face too. Do you know what I mean?
Streaming.
That's what it's located.
I would imagine so, yeah. So now people are going to be going up. Amazon drivers are going to be going up ducking.
You're running away.
Or wearing like hockey masks or something.
Yeah.
Listen to Craig, Brian, and MJ, the Rock 95 Morning Crew on Barry's Rock Station, Rock 95.